There you are. I was worried you might stop to collect treasure chests opened by the Seelie along the way.
No, I haven't been
It
able
would
to.
have
There's no
taken you
Seelie quartz
so
here.
much longer to get here.
Another conversation I cannot hear.
Oh, Columbina.
I am delighted to see that you understand what takes priority, and that your adventurer's instinct has not swayed your resolve. Really, I must applaud you for it. You should know.
Paimon's head.
Okay, I'll try and keep it short. My senses are telling me that this is where we shall find the entrance to the ruins.
Oh, cool.
The ruins?
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's open it up and see.
Well, Paimon, we haven't started the next Archon quest act yet.
Patience. This was a sanctuary of great importance to the Hyperboreans. A special process is required to open the gate.
Oh, like the place that housed the Eternal Moon's Marrow?
It seems like the ancients were very fond of making tricky gate puzzles.
Okay, so what's the plan? Need us to do anything? And just the short version, if you can.
Ah, all right then. I was planning to start with some background on the invention of these techniques. Are you sure you don't want to hear it? It's quite informative.
I do want to hear it. However, it is quite late now, and I would like to wrap up this episode.
Remember what you were saying about priorities?
Fine. Simply put, we need 3 human representatives to successfully undergo a process of Kuvaki resonance.
Wow, how specific. The rule of 3, as Rue said all those years ago.
Think of it as a test from the 3 moon goddesses to see if the entrants are qualified, with the most recognizable qualification being Kuvaki.
Pretty sure Lauma would ace that test. Oh, wait. But we need 3 people.
Lauma, Ether, and...
I also have no doubt that the Moon Chanter would be qualified. But we would need 2 other people with the same constitution. Therefore, the most feasible method is not so much to follow the rules, but to figure out how the test functions and find a workaround.
That's true. You know, this is just what the Hyperboreans did back in the day, but that doesn't mean there's another method. It's just that this is the only method that's ever been tried. And also, we can't do this until we save Columbina first, otherwise we're not sending anybody up.
I've done some research, and it turns out the mechanism is rather crude. We'll simply need humans to stand before it who have sufficient Kuvaki energy within them.
I'm with you so far. How do we get the Kuvaki in them?
Can we just use us and Arlecchino because we have the Moon Marrows?
The easiest way would be transfusion. Take some Kuvaki from Nod-Krai's soil, put it into the bloodstream, and get it circulating in the body.
That sounds...
So we're going to... cheat on the test?
Precisely. There are other methods, but this is the simplest one. Cheating the system is much easier than trying to hide from it.
Huh? Ah!
Sorry? Does the idea of cheating upset you, Miss Lauma?
No, that's not it. I suddenly had an idea.
Oh?
Oh, what is it?
It's about Moon Prayer Night. I figured out a way for Kuthar to join in the festivities.
Oh?
Huh?
But as Paimon said, we need to have our priorities straight. Let's get back to the test. I'll follow up with Nefer on the festival arrangements.
Oh, okay. Anyway, is this really the best method we have? A Kuvaki transfusion sounds dangerous.
Yeah,
No matter how you slice
anything
it.
that involves a blood transfusion in the era of, like, pre-modern medicine sounds kind of risky.
If you think that's dangerous, wait till you hear the other methods. I'd be more than happy to go through them if you'd like. There are several.
On the other hand, I think this idea sounds great.
No need, we're good. Let's go with this one.
Very well. Kuvaki transfusion it is. Now, I should mention that the risks can be greater or lower depending on individual compatibility.
Well, that goes for regular blood transfusions too.
It would be rash to simply infuse the Kuvaki and hope for the best. If the body rejects it, the reaction can be quite severe. The symptoms are similar to another condition that some people living here suffer from. known as congenital Kuvaki sensitivity. So, before we execute our plan, I will perform a simple test of my own to see who is compatible and who is not. Once that is done, we will have to complete the resonance process as rapidly as possible. The participants must remain stationary while the Kuvaki circulates and bonds with them, and they mustn't eat or drink anything.
Okay.
What? No eating or drinking?
That's some hardcore fasting. They'll all be monks by the time they're through.
Yeah, how long do they have to keep that up?
3 days.
Oh, that's so long! And we still need to find 2 more people who are not just compatible, but also willing to volunteer.
I'm sure Ether's willing to volunteer.
Fasting? What are they talking about?
Yeah, this is a pretty wild conversation to have with the phone analogy I was talking about, where you can only hear one side of the conversation. This is a pretty wild one to be hearing only one side out of context. Well, I'm willing to volunteer.
Really? Don't you want to think this through?
Haha, count me in too. 3 days without food? I can handle that.
Well, at least it's only 3 days.
Mr. Cole has made it clear that this is the easiest way. The way I see it, there's nothing else to discuss. It's time to step up.
Compared to having Columbina disappear completely, fasting for a few days is nothing. That's right. You know, we do anything we can to save you.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, Paimon volunteers to be captain of logistics. She'll keep the fires lit and grab some spare clothes to keep you comfortable.
Good work, Paimon.
Then we'll start with you first, Traveler. Please step forward.
Now? Okay. Oh, interesting.
How's it going? Do you feel anything?
Nope.
How about now?
No.
And now?
Still nothing. Am I supposed to feel something?
What about now?
Nothing at all. Did you do something?
You guys, it's not a competition, you know.
All right, I'm officially impressed. Even as a descender, you can withstand far more than I imagined.
Well, the Traveler is full of surprises.
It's like I summoned a giant stone titan to arm wrestle you, and your arm hasn't even moved an inch. In my last attempt, I infused 5 times the amount of Kuvaki required.
That much?
Yes. Safe to say, compatibility won't be an issue for you. You're eligible to join. You're next, Mr. Varka.
Sure, here goes nothing.
Here goes nothing.
All right. I'll start where we left off. 5 times the required Kuvaki dose.
Wait, why are you starting with that? It's a completely different subject this time.
Whoa, 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 hey, wait a minute.
I don't think you should start with 5 times, especially since that's 5 times more than you need.
How's it going?
No, not great. I kind of want to puke. Feels like I've been drinking too much. A few bottles of wine,
how
a big
smug she
stein
is.
of Dark Horse, with some hard liquor from Liyue mixed in. You think this is funny? I just lost to a young lady in an arm wrestling contest. I'm never gonna live that down.
Young lady, huh?
My apologies. I'll lower the concentration and try again.
Oh.
How's it going now?
I'm not as dizzy as last time, but I can still feel it pulsing around.
In that case, you wouldn't be an ideal choice, Mr. Varka. Let's try someone else.
Okay. Let's go ask some of our other friends then.
Yeah. Oh, someone over there? Someone here? Well, Loma... Oh, I guess you still need to infuse the Kuvaki. I was like, she already has the silver blood.
No surprises here, Miss Moonchanter. You're perfectly compatible. You may join.
Oh, okay, I guess they're getting everybody to line up.
I'm
getting a slight headache.
Okay, not her.
Shame. You were so close.
This must be so... What did we tell to get all our friends here to be like, yeah, we're hanging out with this weird mage, you see. We'd explain who Nicole is, and like, yeah, so she's gonna infuse your body with tons and tons of Kuvaki.
Whoa, I'm itching all over.
Oh no, Yehoda!
Allergic reaction. We can't have that.
Huh? Well, are you gonna start a what?
The Hexen Circle is an organization that cares for and protects children. We will not have them do dangerous things. Not even tests.
That's true. That lines up. She's not a human, so I don't think this will work.
Is something the matter?
The candidates have to be human.
I guess that rules me out too.
Oh, but Flynn's is gonna need an excuse.
Huh. Everyone except the Moonchanter got beaten. Guess I don't need to feel so bad after all. I mean, looks like this isn't gonna be as easy as
We
we
need
thought.
to get Arlecchino.
Perhaps I could ask for volunteers among the Frost Moon Scions.
I'll see about talking to some trusted Lightkeeper colleagues. Itlua springs to mind.
Managed to not have to tell everybody why he can't do the test.
In fact, I think we had some former Frostmoon Scions join our ranks recently.
Oh, interesting, yeah.
Can you give me the scientific explanation for how the test works? I can probably make some kind of test bot. Then we can just zip through Nasha Town, going up to people and pressing a button to check their status. Wouldn't that be way easier?
I guess, but you'd have to get them to agree to this, which would be pretty crazy.
No.
Wow! No elaboration for once.
How about I contact the Knights of Favonia's garrison in the Wave Chaser plane? Shame that Lohan's already left. And that guy's even tougher than I am.
I don't think it's about toughness.
Strange. The moon goddess is clearly revered by many people. So why is she on the brink of disappearing?
That's a good point.
She mentioned that the world has rejected her from the very beginning.
And when we fought the Raikir of Salnari, it seemed like she exhausted her power for our sake.
Also, Paimon's not sure revered is the right word for how people feel about her.
Gratitude, certainly.
Yeah.
For my part, anyway.
It's basic reciprocity. She helped us, so she deserves our help in return.
Yeah. Even though she looked like she didn't care, she still saved a ton of people, including me.
A review of the relevant data leads me to conclude that Miss Columbina is a good person.
We want her to live and to survive and to be healthy enough to do whatever she wants to do, to be able to join us at the festival and to be able to return to the moon.
Yep, you bet!
They really think so? I'm super surprised that Columbina isn't her actual name, though. I think it really suits her. It's light and graceful and... yeah, just a really pretty name.
The little dove, Columbina.
I know, right?
Unfortunately, that's not our decision to make.
Columbina. That was the code name the Fatui gave me. But it also came up in the song I heard when I was born. What? Is that really all there is to it? What do I truly think of my own name? Is there anyone left who will still call me by that name?
She told me to pick whichever name took my fancy. Why did I pick Columbina? Maybe because I felt that she never wanted to become Kutar and be worshipped as a god.
Moon Prayer Night is getting closer by the day. We're running out of time. We need to look
There
for
we
other
go.
candidates.
I told you it would be Arlecchino.
Then allow me to try.
How'd you find out about this, by the way?
Huh? What are you doing here?
You contacted your friends via the Adventurers Guild. Sandrone
Okay,
has been
I guess
keeping
we-
an eye out for something like that. So
I
she
guess we
informed
just
me.
sent a message out, so yeah, that makes sense.
Since I have the ability to accommodate a moon marrow, I should prove to be a suitable candidate.
I agree.
Arlecchino.
Arlecchino, I know she's your friend. She'd come here to help you get back to the moon too.
When can we begin?
I see. We can begin right away. How was it? Did you feel any discomfort?
Not at all.
Perfect, and we have our 3 people.
Then it seems we shan't need to look for additional candidates after all.
Yay!
Cool. Alright, like Paimon said, the rest of us can take turns making sure the 3 of them stay warm and comfy.
Then, my job is to take care of the caretakers. I will ensure everyone receives food and accommodation.
Let's do this. No time to waste.
I'm ready as well.
Yay! Are we doing this right now? Like this second? What about the fasting part? Or are we just gonna stand here? So not only are we fasting, do we stand up for 3 days? Whoa. Oh, Columbina. So we're not only fasting, we have to stand up? That's a lot. At least give them, like, a chair. Huh? Aww, Paimon's worried about us, guys.
The work is done. The sacred scroll shut. The stars grow dim, the people silent. The white sun sets, the silver moon rises. O path to the temple, appear now before us.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, it's here.
Wow! It really opened! So that's what all this is about. They've been trying to open this gate.
Come, let us enter.
Wait.
It might be best to eat something first. Take care to chew properly and
Yeah,
swallow slowly.
so the implication
It
is
will
we
give your body
stood
time
there
to
for
readjust
3
to the
days.
digestion process.
And look how sweet our friends are. They just hung out and camped around us to make sure we'd be okay for 3 days. We have the best friends, guys.
They will head in soon. They will need to enter this gate. Huh?
Huh?
I cannot pass through. Is it because I have no physical body?
Then that's why we need to help her get her physical form. Otherwise, we won't be able to send her back to the moon.
It has been 3 days. My strength has all but completely faded.
Columbina.
Can I really hold on until Moon Prayer Night?
Melting moonlight in the morning mist. Wow. That was a lot. I didn't I mean, they basically started the next Archon quest act directly out of the previous one. Alright, hello everyone. How are you all doing today? Welcome back once again to the Nod-Krai Archon quest. And we started this Archon quest a little bit yesterday, but I'm not gonna lie, yesterday was technically today. It was like 1:30 in the morning and I was so tired. I was so excited to be finished Act 5, and then they immediately started Act 6, but that's okay because we're gonna finish the rest of it now. We're here at the base of the pillar here. In fact, I will unlock this waypoint. Let's not fall in there quite yet. I will unlock this waypoint so we can come back here whenever we want with ease. A lot happened in the previous act. So much. So we're getting ready for the Moon Prayer Night, the big festival in Nod-Krai that celebrates the moon goddess, the moon maiden, who we know is Columbina. And in fact, we managed to convince Columbina to come with us to the festival once it's ready. But she also told us that she wants to use that opportunity to return to the moon. She doesn't belong in this world. The world literally is physically rejecting her, and she wants to return to where she knows her feels her true homeland is, up on the moon. So she wants to do that also on the Moon Prayer night when the moon is closest to Tevat. But we wanted to give her a nice send-off because she's our friend and she's helped us so much. But then unfortunately what happened was there were all these phantoms that were going around, first of all. Supposedly this is because when the moon is closest to Tevat, there's a lot of Kuvaki energy and disturbance that creates all of these like memory ghosts with the phantoms, and it was pretty mysterious. We found phantoms from the time of Hyperborea thousands of years ago, from when Aether's spaceship was still here, in which we cannot figure out why it's no longer here, and you know, from the Khaenri'ah Cataclysm. Just all sorts of weird and very sad times in history here in Nod-Krai. And on top of that, when we went to go find Columbina again, she disappeared. Her power is fading so much, she lost her ability to retain her physical form. But she's actually still been following us around as we've been looking for a way to save her, because fortunately for us, Alice finally appeared! Alice of the Hexen Circle, the mother of Kali, the guardian of all of Tevat, came and blessed us with her presence, which is a very rare thing, because usually she finds some other way to communicate with us instead of coming in person. But she came and she broke the fourth wall a couple times and told us what we need to do. We need to find Nicole, to find a way to be able to help Columbina get up to the moon. And also, we need to strengthen her connection to Tevat so she doesn't fade away before she has the chance. So we're trying to learn more about who was Columbina and what her true name is. And of course, much of her life has been quite tragic, only being used by others and never really being seen for who she was, only for what other people wanted her to be for their benefit. Anyway, we got to also meet Nicole, so that's really exciting. Got to meet 2 Hexen Circle mages, and right now, Nicole is helping us to find a way to open this portal to the moon. We needed 3 people who have a good constitution to be able to have Kuvaki injected into them so that way they can basically make this ritual work. So it's us, Lalma, and Arlecchino have all volunteered, and we were all able to go through with the ritual. And it sounds like, you know, they were able to just stand there and fast for a few days in order to get themselves ready to perform this ritual. And that's where we're at. Also, Albedo and Durin and Wanderer are an awesome team. Wanderer had his funny, you know, conversation reuniting with the Harbingers who didn't know who he was. But also we saw, you know, this Durin was able to use his abyssal magic to somehow influence the phantoms, connect with them, and even though he couldn't change that one phantom's fate, left that phantom with some hope in the end, even though he was still destined to lose his life. And it was just really cool to see the interactions between Durin and Wanderer, and how much both of them have grown, and how Wanderer is able to guide Durin through all the things he's going through now as a human, and trying to understand his place in the world and the dark power he possesses. It's just really nice. It's just really nice to see the way their characters develop. And also always really fun to see them both. That's where we're at right now. We're gonna go see if we can make this ritual work. Columbina is secretly hanging around us too. So, yeah. Let's see what we got here. Hello, little slimes.
The wind rises.
He is always satisfying to use, Wanderer. It's very nice to have him back in the story.
You even want this?
I do. Anyway, got some sleep, so we're completely ready for today. In fact, now we can collect this, a Nocturne of the Far North, and let us begin with actions. Also, we should get the achievements. Like an illusory dream, witness the history that once unfolded here. Yes, converging paths, somewhere in time you once crossed paths, and a Nocturne of the Far North, which you can see happened past midnight because of the date change there. Alright. Do we go down here? We go down here. Okay. Alright, let's reunite with the group. Yeah, it was us, Lelma, and Arlecchino who had a good enough constitution to be able to make the Kuvaki infusion work. Oh, I'll take that happily, thank you. And all of our friends just waited here to make sure we would be okay. That's so sweet of them.
I have confirmed that you are all in good health. With that, my work is now complete. Congratulations are in order.
Thank you, Anefa. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's good to know you're all well. Puts me at ease.
That's good. Puts me at ease, too. Columbina herself could not pass through this portal, so it seems to be quite essential we help her regain her physical form if we want to be able to use this portal to return her home. And... oh, it's a domain. And, you know, hoping that if she is able to go to the moon and recover her strength and, you know, her complete form, I suppose, not being drained by this world, maybe she'll become stronger and she'll be able to come back and visit us more easily. That's what I'm hoping for. Alright, Phantom of the Sanctuary. Once a sacred place of the ancient Hyperboreans, its grand architecture stood as proof of their devotion to the moons. Yet now, even these crumbling ruins have been turned to ash. The travelers should be well aware of the fate that befell them and the new beginnings born in its wake. Oh, spooky. Spooky, spooky, spooky. None of these characters I have here besides Aether. You know, Albedo, Durin, and Wanderer were here to volunteer to try to see if they could make the Kuvaki infusion work. But I'd also make the argument none of them are fully human in the physical sense, so that would probably affect things. I have a lot of friends that are not human if you really think about it. More phantoms are here. More Hyperborean phantoms.
Judging by their clothes, they appear to be phantom Hyperboreans from the distant past.
I see. So it's not only the three of us who got the infusion who can come in here. Nicole and Paimon are also in here.
That could mean they have some clues about the moon goddess's name, right?
But how distant of the past? Would they only know the names of the previous?
Could you tell us what the moon goddess's name is?
Well, so up front, Paimon, they might only know the names of the previous moon goddesses, though. In fact, I would say that's highly likely, because Columbina only appeared around 500 years ago, and the Hyperboreans lived thousands of years ago.
Sorry, that's probably a weird question, huh? How do we explain this?
And let's make sure it's not, like, sacrilegious to them, like, oh, we cannot utter their names aloud kind of thing.
The moons are long gone, and their goddesses are dead. Their names no longer mean anything.
Yeah, I get that, but still, do you know what they are?
When a new moon goddess is born, we will surely know her name.
Yes, that is quite optimistic of you.
We have used every last resource at our disposal. All that remains is to wait, patiently and quietly.
Well, the irony is, when the new moon goddess was born, it seems the Frostmoon Scions, the descendants of Hyperborea, did not know her name, and they called her Kutar, but ironically, no, that didn't happen. But I appreciate the optimism.
Were the past all this devout? It looks like this phantom doesn't intend to converse with us any further.
Yeah.
Surely the new moon goddess he speaks of must be Columbina. Alas, Kutar's birth came long after the age in which he lived.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And salvation did not come.
But, maybe if we find a phantom from a more recent age, they might know Columbina's real name.
That's true. Maybe one of the Frostmoon Scions knows and they didn't record it properly.
True. Keep an eye out. We should be able to tell which era they're from by the clothes they wear.
Nicole? Nothing to say on the matter?
Yeah. You've been pretty talkative this whole time. What changed?
Oh, Nothing. I'm fine. You all make good points. When the Hyperboreans speak of moon goddesses, they mean the 3 from truly ancient times.
Yeah.
I can't imagine they would know anything about our current moon goddess.
Yeah, I agree.
There once was a time when the moon goddesses blessed them greatly and protected them from harm. So, when the war between the gods and dragons plunged the world into chaos, it seems they looked once more to the moons for help, praying for a new goddess to be born.
Yeah, that checks out.
That makes sense. I guess it took a really long time for the world to be able to produce another moon goddess, though.
Let's continue on. Who knows what else we may discover?
Yeah, alright. So, I guess, in their perspective, there's not much else they can do but pray.
The moons have left for now, but they would not abandon us forever.
No, but maybe not come back for you in your lifetime.
When the moons rise again, we shall receive their protection once more.
Yeah, so you can still see this.
Even in the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
You can see the devoutness of the Frost Moon Scions clearly came from these Hyperboreans. This belief that magically all their problems will be solved as soon as a new moon goddess is born to answer all of their prayers. Okay,
There's a door blocking
what
this
is
path.
this? Well,
Not a problem. Try this.
yeah, let's say we gotta use the Kuvaki.
Whoa!
Do I wanna?
That door
Do I
suddenly
wanna pick
collapsed.
this up? I feel like we wanna take
This
that with
device was maintaining the door's integrity. Remove the core, and the device stops working.
us. Can I take it with me? Can't take it with me. Come on. Okay, it doesn't want me to take it with me, so I'm guessing not. I guess we're just going to litter then, you know, because apparently that's
Is
what we
this
do.
our destination?
Whoa! Wait.
Impressive.
More precisely, this is a device that will help us reach our destination.
Wait, I want
Let's
to take
go.
a picture in
We
here.
still have a long distance to cover.
Wait, is there any way to make the UI disappear? Oh my gosh. I wish I brought Charlotte with us with the camera, because we can take pictures in domains with Charlotte. Oh, this is so cool. We're in Hyperborea. Well, part of me wants to come back and take a photo. Like exit out, get Charlotte, and then come back. No, let's continue. Okay. This is just like Splatoon. You have to shoot down the wall before you crash into it from the rails. This is so Splatoon in the best way. Nope, I clicked it. I literally clicked it and it did not respond. Go, Kuhenki! I like we just pick it up and then we drop it on the ground. Or into the void. Whichever works best for us. Whee! Oh, that's not the one I was trying to do. This one! Whee! Oh, this is so much fun! We're in Hyperborea. This is just like exploring Enkonomiya or Conria.
Way ahead is blocked by broken rocks. Oh.
Well, thankfully
Let's
we can
try that device
just
again.
blow them up.
Remember the door from earlier?
Yeah. So, but this time put a core in, but... Yeah, I was gonna say that...
So it works in reverse, too.
I was gonna say that's not a door. That's just crumbled rocks, but... Kuvaki works in mysterious ways, doesn't it?
The humans we see are all phantoms.
Those
But
murals.
the monsters are real. What a fascinating place.
There'll be plenty of time to admire it later.
Go team!
Sight the insects. Squall and fury.
Look how well they all work together! This is like my new favorite trio.
Ooh, there's a whole bunch of artwork in here. Seems pretty old.
Yeah.
Nicole, this is probably your area of expertise. What do all these paintings mean?
Let me see.
We're looking at more old murals. Those look like the 3 moon goddesses.
To understand these murals requires some knowledge of the history surrounding the War of Funerary Flame. I shared a little of this with Lauma before.
Yes, I would love to learn more too.
Yes, I think I follow. The dispute between the Moon Sisters, the transformation by Nibelung.
Sounds like a long story. No, tell us more!
Oh no, it's no trouble. I'd be delighted to share the tale again.
Please do.
Alright then.
Tevat's 3 moons and their goddesses were brought into being by the will of Nibelung, the then ruler of Tevat.
Yeah, the big dragon sovereign.
But when the heavenly principles came, they changed the world completely, down to its very foundations. The moon goddesses were nowhere near strong enough to challenge this entity. But the heavenly principles did not view them as heretical entities that had to be removed.
So for a while they coexisted.
Essentially, the 3 moons existed to keep this planet alive and operational, which did not directly conflict with the heavenly principles' aims. Nevertheless, the inherent precariousness of this arrangement would soon be revealed.
Nibelung returned. Yes.
He did, and thus began the War of Funerary Flame, a battle for dominance between Nibelung and the heavenly principles.
Yeah, there's Nibelung and the 3 moons. And the 3 moon goddesses.
Discord would soon emerge between the 3 moon sisters. One would voice the opinion that they should follow Nibelung, for it was he who first hung the moons in the sky. Another would argue that taking sides in the conflict would only bring the world closer to ruin. There was no telling where it would lead, especially since their creator had returned, bearing the perilous power of the Abyss.
Oh, the Abyss. The Abyss affects everything.
Nibelung would eventually discover their disloyalty. He had all 3 imprisoned before transforming the moons into weapons with which to fight against the heavenly principles.
Oh no.
What? Weapons?
What do you mean?
Yes. The very moons that had once defended the planet became instruments of death and destruction, striking terror into the hearts of all living things. And although the heavenly principles and the 3 moon sisters had once been at peace, it now seemed that the moons posed an unacceptable threat to Tevat.
So now they were at odds.
It is possible that the heavenly principles did not know of the goddess's imprisonment. If so, the weaponization of the moons would surely have been viewed as an intentional breach of the peace agreement.
What happens then?
Regardless of who knew what, when, the heavenly principles shattered 2 moons and flung the other beyond the skies.
Yeah. Well, that lines up with what we know. This is so tragic.
Whether the goddesses managed to escape Nibelung's captivity after his fall, nobody knows. But this much is certain. From that day on, the moons no longer belonged to Tevat. The rejection slowly drained their power until eventually they passed away.
Oh. Well, if that's the case, then, from what Nicole's saying, they literally were thrown out of this world and disconnected from it. Why would this world have any part in creating a new moon goddess? Why would a new moon goddess be birthed from this world then, if they were completely disconnected from it?
So that's the full story.
I'm sure there's a lot more details, but yes.
You say the moon ceased belonging to Tevat from then on. Why then would Columbina be born here?
Thank you! I love when the characters have the exact same question I just asked.
That is perhaps due to the lingering connection between the Frost Moon, which was not shattered, and this world. You could see it as the 3 sisters' dying wish.
That they still somehow long to be connected to this world.
They never desired war. All they ever wished for was to protect this land.
I see.
It's so tragic.
If the final fate of the 3 goddesses is as you say, then Columbina faces the same grave danger.
Yeah.
Our investigation has yet to bear fruit. We must hurry.
Yeah, you're right. Let's keep going.
Treasure! Where does her name rest? Okay. We to take this key. And why did it go back? I need that, you know? Cool hanky, I need this. Is that good? So it just seems like we can't carry the orb very long, but we can move it from place to place, as we do here. That's why they have to put some extra totems around for us to put it in place so we don't lose it. Oh, these also look like Hyperboreans. I can tell from the hat. And well, actually, their attire looks starting to look more like the Frostmoon Scions. Maybe this is like a in-between era. But their names seem more like Hyperboreans.
Should we trust him to keep his promise? We have to. There's nothing else we can do.
Nothing else? Who are you talking about, I wonder? Who are you praying for?
Why do the creators of this world no longer show mercy upon their people?
Remember his words. We must change our fate with our own hands.
Whose words?
Wait, that's odd. Who is he?
And if Nicole doesn't know, that's a bigger problem.
No, not really. It's just that over 30 possibilities emerged in my head, so I can't be sure who he is. It's been too long. My memory isn't as sharp as it once was.
I see.
Okay. 30. Wow. Impressive.
Yeah. But if Nicole's not sure, that's concerning. Because that means, you know, the answer is not obvious. I love exploring the ruins of this architecture. Go. Yes. Yes. Open that gate. Go in here. This is so Splatoon. I love it. Go here. Landing here. This is so like the Dainichi Mikoshi in Enkanomiya.
Guessing we'll need to activate this thing?
But this is the pillar that will put a portal into the sky, right?
Indeed. I was a little worried about that at first, but as we got closer, I sensed that the Kuvaki within it flows unimpeded. It should be functioning normally.
That's impressive if a 1,000-year-old device is still functioning normally, though.
The only issue is how to activate it. It's looking a little worse for wear.
Yeah.
What about the cores from some of the other devices we've seen? Can we repair it using those?
In all likelihood, yes. I imagine that would have been the Hyperboreans' backup plan. Let's look for some cores.
Got it. Okay. Find a way to... I bet it's 3. I bet we need 3 cores. Or just 2? No, I bet it's 3. This one was destroyed. Interesting. Okay. Cool hanky! Let's go find some magical cores! Of course. Puzzles! Oh, the ancients loved their puzzles with water flowers and everything, didn't they?
This! Leave it to me! The turning point, it behold!
Behold! A turning point and behold! Goodbye, water flower. See? Oh. Cool hanky! Thank you. Nope. Grab it. Don't drop it. Please don't drop it. Okay, well you dropped it. No, which is... oh, here it is. The nearest thing that can give us Kuhenki powers. There you go. I think in that case we only dropped it because the Kuhenki expired. And not, like, died. I mean expired. So... oh, over here. This is what we do. We gotta put a core into here. But where shall we find one? Maybe we need to... maybe there's only one right now? We need to use that one to unlock some more. That is certainly a possibility, because that was... yeah, that's where we just were. And that's the only one. I like the music in here. It's so peaceful. Okay, I'm gonna assume we still need that core. And we need to use it to get the second core before we can put either of them in place. That's how these puzzles often work.
Paimon found a core! But how do we get across?
Yeah, there's no gate on
Walk
this
up,
side.
then jump down.
Ah, of course. The classic. It's been that way ever since the very beginning of this game. There's always a hole somewhere, you see. Oh? Enter Kuvaki empowered state and insert the core into the device. Do we need to get the core from downstairs? Once again, we only have one core, right? So... need to... But it's keeping the door from collapsing on us. Oh, I guess we get it from here, then the door is still allowed to collapse. Kuhenki! There we go, get it. So even though the door will collapse, yeah, but that's okay. Okay, then... come here. Oh, we still have it, even though... See, sometimes he drops it, sometimes he doesn't. Okay, get the angle perfect. Nope. There we go. Perfect. Great. Okay. Go down here. Come on, little Kuvaki.
That should be enough cores. Let's head back.
Okay, great. So... oh, we just need to be able to get both of them out of here without the gates closing on us and everything like that. Oh, we can open this one. Ah, I see. Open this. Oh, we dropped it. Hanky! Okay. Put one there. Then Kuhenki gets the other one. And ta-da! Should be open. And oh, this is fixed now! Perfect!
The device is up and running. It's hard to believe that the ancients were capable of constructing such things.
Yeah.
Paimon sees our destination! It's right up ahead!
They were clearly much more
Yes,
advanced than the
let's
people
go.
of today. That is for certain. All of this technology was once lost. Okay, here we go. Explore the space deeper inside. What is this? The moon! Is that a real moon or a fake moon? Wow. This is very similar to where the Frost Moon Science were keeping the moon marrow, the eternal moon marrow. All the statues here have been destroyed.
This is where the people of Hyperborea communicated with the moons. We need only place the moon marrow upon this platform on Moon Prayer Night, and we shall be able to open a portal to the moon and send our moon goddess back home.
The moon marrow? Well, we actually have two of those.
The assumption being, of course, that we can find her first.
Well, I've got a question. The moon is beyond the sky, right?
That's right. You want to know if it's safe there, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. It might have been corrupted by the abyss. True. After all, for all we know, everywhere outside of Teyvat is corrupted by the abyss.
And yet, she has no choice but to return. You know this.
I see, you have a point.
Oh, that's not the only issue here. This is the end of the line, right? We've explored everything we can. And despite looking at historical artwork and talking to people from Hyperborean times, we're still no closer to learning Columbina's name.
Yeah.
If it's not too much trouble, could you tell me exactly what Alice said to you about finding her name?
Oh, sure. What she said was...
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
Is it not also possible that she has never had a true name? Not at any point in history?
I mean, that certainly appears to be the case. She started by telling us she doesn't even know her name, that she was born into this world without a name. So I guess that is the logical conclusion we can come to after all this.
That would be a hard pill to swallow. But at this point, we may have to accept that that is the truth.
Then we should start looking at other things that might constitute a strong connection to this world. I mean, surely our friendship is strong. Is there some way to make that like a strong connection to this world in terms of keeping her physically here?
No one knows how she came into being, and she certainly doesn't have parents in any sense that we're aware of. Perhaps she was never granted a name at all.
Like Wanderer.
Does that mean there's no way to get Columbina back? She's just gonna disappear and there's nothing we can do about it?
No.
Huh? Wait, why all this pessimism? Was it the way I phrased this question? You all seem to be taking this in completely the wrong way.
What do you mean by that?
Well, just because she's never had a real name in the past doesn't mean she can't have one now.
True.
What?
That's a good point.
Think about what Alice said again. She never once said that you'd have to find a new name, did she?
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
You want us to grant her a name? I see. Yes. In fact, if this is a new beginning for her, getting to leave Teyvat and go to the moon in the sky, then indeed, sometimes a new name is symbolic of a new beginning. And once again, this is just like Wanderer's thing, so I really hope you don't literally mean I need to type a name into the thing.
Yes. Names are anchors that connect us to the world. If she doesn't have one already, then all we have to do is create one, no?
This could work. If nothing else, we should definitely try.
It's like... yes. Traveler, when you first arrived in Teyvat, do you think you would have turned around if someone behind you shouted, "Hey, Hermione"?
Nope, not back then, because we would have no context for it.
But what about now?
Yeah, he would.
I understand what you mean.
Life is a long journey. Even the friends and family by our side can change over time.
Yeah, just once again drawing parallels between Columbina's story and Wanderer's. The significance of granting one a new name to symbolize a new beginning and a new page.
When people call you by different names, what matters isn't so much the words themselves, but what they symbolize. And of course, whether that resonates with you.
Lumine.
Lumine's the only one who calls him Ether, right?
So, close your eyes and picture the moon goddess in your mind. If you were to call out to her in this moment, what would you say?
If it was Sandrone, it would be Columbina! And don't you dare make me do the thing where you're gonna make me actually come up with a name.
Columbina.
Columbina.
Paimon will call her Columbina too.
Well, she has long forsaken everything that Kuta represents. I think from now on I should call her Columbina too.
Well, it sounds to me like you found your answer.
Are you sure? Is it really that simple? We haven't found her this whole time, and not for lack of trying.
Yeah, that's true. We've been calling her Columbina this whole time, and that hasn't brought her physical form back. And we've gone to great lengths to try to save her, showing the strength of our bonds and how much we care about her, and how much we need her, but most importantly, we want the best for her and to be able to exist in this world normally and happily. So, what are we missing here?
For a journey like this, the process is every bit as important as the outcome. Had you not searched far and wide, rejecting every other answer you were offered, how could you have come to an answer you felt was finally correct?
I guess I see what you mean there.
Oh, it all makes sense now. This has Alice's fingerprints all over it.
It sure does.
Are you suggesting that Mage knew from the start that Columbina never had a real name to begin with?
I can't say for sure. But I can definitely imagine her chuckling in satisfaction somewhere right now, saying, "Ah, what fun."
Huh, Llama?
Llama! Your antlers!
Oh, her antlers grew.
You should hurry. The festive moon has begun to rise. Do not worry, for when you called the name Columbina just now, I could sense that the power within was enough to summon back the moon goddess.
Really?
Power within what? The name?
Yes. So, the thing is...
What's wrong now?
Are you okay?
This is so annoying. I really, really, really want to explain how that whole thing works. Starting from the founding principles of Teyvat and... Oh, I could talk about this for hours.
Dude, she represents all of the lore experts and lore enthusiasts of this game. Whether you are truly an expert of the lore or you wish you were and you try to really pay attention to it, I feel like Nicole represents all of us. I love her so much.
But deep breaths, Nicole. Deep breaths. You're an angel. A sober, sensible, solemn angel who has her priorities straight.
Okay then. Sorry for asking. Clearly a bad call on Paimon's part.
Anyway, you all need to hurry. Last thing, remember how it felt when you called out that name.
Then it is agreed.
By the name Columbina, we shall find her.
Columbina!
It will throw her the best Moon Pair Night party ever!
Yeah!
And at last, we will send her home.
Yes. A beautiful send-off for our dear friend Columbina. After informing your friends, everyone splits up to look for Columbina by calling her name. You choose to visit the place where you first met.
I can barely move anymore.
Oh, how did you make it back here? You were hanging around where we were waiting for a long time.
My consciousness is fading away. Have they come back out? I'd love to see them one more time.
Columbina!
They didn't make it.
No.
Could you tell me your name?
We're still coming for you.
My name is...
Columbina!
Ether!
Columbina! Are you here? Columbina! That's the name you gave when we first met. And it's what I've called you ever since.
Columbina.
It's a fine name. I have many fond memories of Columbina, and so do all of your friends.
Ether, you can do it!
If you like this name...
Huh? Columbina, what happened?
Looking for me?
You did it! Ether! Oh,
I like it. You can carry on using it. My name is Columbina Hyposelenia.
Hyposelenia. Wow.
Columbina Hyposelenia. That's a wonderful name.
That's right. So yesterday, they revealed the character intro card for Columbina Hyposelenia, the new playable character for the next version update, which I'm very excited about. But I guess now we know where that name comes from.
I never thought that Columbina would become my real name. But after I met you and my other friends, the things that this name stood for slowly began to change.
Yes. First of all, it's a lovely name. And I think about how for Columbina, over the course of the story, she's really grown to adopt that name as her own, versus someone like Scaramouche, where that name just came to represent essentially being imprisoned by the Fatui like that. It's a beautiful name too, and it's also a gentle name. But I'm just... Oh, what I was trying to point out is no, her text box doesn't say the damselette anymore. It says Columbina.
It went from being a Fatui code name to something my friends call me.
Yeah. How much she's changed since we first met. She never used to share her innermost thoughts.
What is it? Why aren't you saying anything?
I'm just so happy for you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, where's everyone else?
We can go and meet them very soon. Everyone went to different places to try calling your name.
Great. I'd like to thank them as well. Everyone's done so much for me. Searching for my name, entering those ancient ruins.
Huh? Wait, so you were...
Yes, I was there. Not physically, but my consciousness was still holding on. I followed you the whole way.
Oh, she held on for so long because we believed in her, and also I think she believed in us too.
Starting from when?
You turned around and called out my name while you were in Nasha Town. Do you remember?
Ah, so that's what that was. I could have sworn I felt someone pat me on the back. And deep down, I think I knew that it was Columbina.
Let's go. We don't want to keep them waiting.
Sure. In that case, come with me.
But... Before that, could you call my name one more time?
Sure. Come with me, Columbina Hyposelenia.
It's a lovely name. Of course. Hyposelenia. It sounds like a Greek word. I'm just thinking Selene is the Greek version of Luna, the goddess of the moon in Greek mythology, who I believe also had a tragic story. But nonetheless, that name is yours now. Columbina Hyposelenia. Columbina spreads the good news to your friends by way of small animals and kuhenki. But since not everyone speaks critter sign language, some friends took longer than others to get the message. Aww.
Columbina. Oh, this truly is wonderful.
Llama, I can't breathe.
Ha-ha! Just in time for Moon Prayer Night. It's good to have you back, Miss Columbina.
We missed you. I'm so glad we could help.
Yeah, we were worried sick. Thank you, my friends. With your help, I now have a name that belongs to me.
Columbina Hyposelenia. Where's the second half from? You added it yourself?
That's right. It means...
Born beneath the moon.
Yes. And by extension, it can also mean born beneath this world.
A fine name.
It's beautiful.
Now, as much as it pains me to interrupt
Why
this
are you a
beautiful
Dodoko this
reunion,
time?
I feel obliged to remind you that the Moon Prayer Night celebrations in Nasha Town have already begun.
Why are you a Dodoko now?
Don't you want to enjoy the festivities? There's so much to see and do. And some of the ambient lighting and entertainments were sponsored by the kind souls in the Hexen Circle.
Oh, I am so looking forward to seeing that.
Nicole? Why have you turned into Dodoko?
So you're Miss Nicole. Thank you for helping us, and for helping me find my name. It's nice to finally hear your voice. Yeah.
You're quite welcome. Guiding lost people to hidden treasure is what we Seelie do. And if you ask me, spiritual treasures are far more precious than material ones. Chests are all well and good, but this was what it's all about. Oh, so satisfying.
It is. A happy ending.
Anyway, I had to go help Alice. It seems like she ran into some trouble. That's why I couldn't be here in person. But don't worry, we're with you in spirit. We'll be celebrating right along with you.
Thank you, Nicole.
Keep an eye out for the Hexencircle's festive stalls in Nasha Town. I think you'll like what we came up with. Alice said she even managed to rope B in this time.
Wow, really?
The Frost Moon Scions have also prepared various attractions. I believe Aino, Nefa, and their crew are setting things up as we speak.
This is gonna be so much fun.
On that note, Nefer, about that request I made.
It's all in hand. Yehoda is on site to ensure that everything goes off without a hitch.
Thank you, Nefer.
Wonderful. In that case, Traveler?
Got it.
Huh?
Come on, Columbina. It's time to celebrate the best Moon Prayer night ever.
Yeah.